So for the last two assignments, you guys have been working on solving equations that have variables on one side. This week we're going to look at equations that have variables on both sides. So if you see over here in the corner, I made a little step-by-step to follow. First thing you want to do is you want to check to see if there's anything you can distribute. Okay, and then after that, check to see if there's anything you can combine like terms. And then after that, you want to get the variable on one side by itself. So let's take a look at the example I wrote down. 5x minus 4 equals 2x plus 5. I'm going to follow the steps that I wrote down over there. So number 1, is there anything that I can distribute? No, I don't see anything with the parentheses and a number outside of that. So go on to the next one. Step 2, can I combine like terms? If I look at either side of the equation, I do not see anything I can combine. Remember, I cannot combine the 5x and 2x because they're on opposite sides of the equation. You can only combine like terms when they're on the same side. So last thing, I want to get the variable on one side by itself. Okay, so my question now is, I see the 5x on the left side and I see the 2x on the right side, but which side do I bring it to? I usually go for the term that has the higher number. So since the 5x is bigger than the 2x, I'm going to actually get the variable on the side where 5x is, the bigger side. So I'm going to go ahead and if I want to cancel this 2x, I'm going to subtract the 2x because inverse operations. And whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side. So I know that these two will cancel. And then this leaves me with 5x minus 2x. 5 minus 2 is 3. Don't forget the x. And let's just bring down the rest. So minus 4 equals, and then I have the 5 on the other side. All right, this should look familiar now. We have a two-step equation now. I want to get x by itself, so let's go ahead and add 4. That cancels. I'm left with 3x equals 5 plus 4 is 9. Still need to get x by itself. Let's divide by 3. And that leaves me with x equals 3. Okay, so that's an equation with a variable on both sides. Let's try another one. Okay, so I have, for the next one, 5x plus 10 equals 6x plus 9. Let's follow the steps above. Do I have anything to distribute? No, I don't see anything, not yet. Second step, is there anything for me to combine on either sides of the equation? Nope. Okay, so let's just get straight to getting the variable on one side by itself. So here I see I have a 5x on the left side and a 6x on the right side. Remember, the easier way to go about it is to bring the variable on the side that has the bigger number in front. So 6x is bigger than 5x. I'm going to go ahead and use my inverse operations. To cancel out this 5x, I'm going to subtract instead. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other. So that cancels. I'm going to drop down the 10. 6x minus 5x is 1x. Or you can just have x. 1x and x are the same thing. And then bring down the 9. Okay. And again, I still want to get x by itself. So let's continue to use our inverse operations. Let's subtract this 9 because I want the x by itself. And that cancels. And I'm left with 1x or just x because they're the same thing. 10 minus 9 gives me 1. So x equals 1. And if you're wondering if it's okay for the x to be on the right side because you're used to seeing it on the left side, yes, this is okay because 1 equals x is the same thing as x equals 1.